Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Boise State's offense will start this game off with the football. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man, it's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Utah State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Out of the gun to give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Past the 1st down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Boise State has it back ready to go to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Reddick. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Field goal is good. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the quick grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That one comes out hot down the right side. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the option. He'll keep it himself. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Harris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got a man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Got his man to the left. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at
Gashing the D on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Catch in the middle, it's Reddick. Turning it on! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Reddick. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On first and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
That is the score. Boise State 13, Utah State 6.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the read to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback keeps it. Running into the open space.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
The toss to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Fry. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buying some time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll try the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On 1st down, running the read to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here comes the option. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Toss to the outside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pitch it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Harris. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can...
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos have this offense rolling. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Oh, the sweet feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. This fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Harris. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Reddick. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Utah State up-tempo. Just keep slinging it. It's on target and complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Reddick. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires left. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Boise State, 30. Utah State, 13.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Reddick.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Utah State up-tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Wants to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It'll be a run on third and short. Slithers into space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Second down, he'll throw it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Number 7.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.